Hey guys, good evening. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. My name is Uche. I'm a YouTube vlogger based in London, and if you're new to my channel, please endeavor to subscribe, and if you have done so already, thank you so much. And if you do come back from time to time just to watch my videos, thank you so much too. I really do appreciate. So just like you have seen from the title of this video, is not about lookbook, neither is it about makeup tutorial, none of that. It's actually my honest thought about some women, what women do these days, and not all of them, some of them. So we're going to talk about it, and I'll talk briefly about this actress, this popular actress, and she's gone viral. Everyone knows her, especially in Nigeria or maybe Africa, I don't know. Raisingqueens-uche. So I'll talk a little bit about her situation. Even though I'm not talking negatively about her, I don't want to dive into her situation because I think she's an adult and she made her decision. She's entitled to her opinions and decisions. So there's nothing to talk about. I'm not talking about her being married to an older guy or yada yada yada, stuff like that. Just a little bit about what's going on with her situation. So if you'd like to know what I'm going to discuss about, just keep watching. So before we proceed, I would like to say something. This actress Raisingqueens-uche has gone viral for the past few months ago, and it was because she got married to this man Ned, and there are a lot of misconception about Regina's age. So people say she's 18. I've heard 18 and I've heard 20. But my younger sister, Chelsea Gabriel, who used to be in the industry, if you do remember, if you watch Nollywood movies a lot, you remember she used to be a child actress. She featured in Blood Sister. Omotala was her mom. She played her mom, and Genevieve was her auntie that maltreated her, something like that. So she's now she now lives in the US. She's studying there actually. So she's a very good friend with Regina before she traveled to US. So she was the one who told me that Regina is like around 21, 22. I'll go with that, 21, 22. Yeah. Okay, so Regina is not a child. She's an adult, but a young adult, and she's entitled to her decisions and opinions. If she thinks that Ned is good for her, then so be it. I have nothing to say. What I do have to say actually is that a lot of women, young women, actually think that Regina is their role model, and they have to do exactly as Regina did. Okay, let me tell you, Ned, I don't know how old he is either. Some said 50, 58, some said 62, maybe around the corner, 58, 62, something like that. Okay. On the other hand, Ned has grown children, and they've gone into hiding since their dad and Regina went viral. They've gone into hiding, and obviously these are grown people. They are his children, will obviously be adults, like even older than Regina. Okay, so the question here is, what will happen to Regina if Ned is no more? Do you think his kids, Ned's kids, will creep out from wherever they are hiding push Regina out? Or do you think that they're going to welcome her in more? Do you think that? Because if Ned loves Regina enough, he should include her in his will. If you love your wife enough, you should include her in his will. Obviously, I don't know if Ned loves Regina, or maybe he loves her body, because Regina is really pretty. She's got this spotless skin and she's pretty, okay? It could be that Ned is in love with her body. Obviously, maybe Regina looks like a sex toy to him. I don't know. Maybe I'll say something I don't know. If he loves Regina enough, he should include her in his will. So Regina will not suffer when he's no more. Because his kids might throw her out when their dad is dead. Because when something like that happens, they'll start fighting for the money, for the billions. I heard he's got billions and he's got like private jets and stuff. So when something like this happens, the children creeps out and start fighting for the billions, for the mansion, for the fleets of cars, for the jet, private jet, for whatever, for the houses. So what will happen? What? That's a question to ask. What? If Ned actually loves Regina, he should include her in his will and end that story. It's not that way, honey. It's not. Life is not that easy. If you know this story about Anna Nicole Smith, do you realize do you remember Anna Nicole Smith, this beautiful celebrity model? She's dead now, but I'm talking about when she was alive. She was around 24, 25, and she got married to this billionaire who is like 92 years old. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember, but the man was like old, very like he's old enough to be his great grandfather. Okay. So Anna Nicole Smith kind of married this man. And when the man eventually died, his bigger kids, the men in 60s, they were like 60 something years old. They threw her out. They sent her packing. She didn't inherit a dime from that marriage. First of all, they took her to court, and then they took all the money away from her. She didn't get one single dime. And I'm talking about, this is America. It happened in America. Then Regina lives in Nigeria. So what do you think? I don't know. If she loves this man should include her in his will. And then end of story. So that his kids will not fight, will not throw her out when the story begins. His kids will not throw her out when the story starts. Okay? So that's exactly what we need to think about. Some girls actually think it's okay to cross their legs and enjoy. It's okay to walk into an already made marriage and sit down and enjoy. Sit down and enjoy what? What do you want to sit down and enjoy? Another person's sweat? Like, just think about it. Let's see this way. A young, vibrant man decides to do good for himself. He wakes up one morning and decides to work his behind off just to make ends meet. Making ends meet might be purchasing a landed property or piece of land, and then and kept on working to the point of putting up a structure on that piece of land, and then kept working to see that that structure got roof on it, and he kept working to see that he decorated the house, the structure, everything in it. And then he kept working and bought himself a car. And one day, a young woman sees this and thinks that, oh, yeah, this one, I'm going to have this one for myself. He already got himself a car and a house, and I'll just come in and sit down and just enjoy him. I'm not gonna stress myself in any way or work or support. I just have to sit down and enjoy. That's my purpose. God gave birth to me on Sunday. Oh, they call it giving birth on Sunday. I don't know what that means. Like they gave birth to you and you're not supposed to suffer or work. I don't understand what that means, but obviously they see themselves as baby girls. On the other hand, they are not supposed to work. Their duty is to sit down, cross their legs, and job money. You think a guy will allow you come from nowhere and suck him dry? These men are not stupid. No man will allow that. These men are not stupid. First of all, ladies these days, girls these days doesn't want to work or do anything for themselves. They just want to land themselves on a bed of roses and enjoy. Nobody wants to suffer these days, but they want that money. How is that possible? How is that possible? You don't want to work, but you want to earn. It doesn't work like that, boo-boo. You have to get up, work, and then see the sweat of your labor. Okay? Did Ned set her up to be comfortable for life? If Ned really loves Regina, he should set her up so that Regina will find or will see something to fall back on if there's no Ned. Yeah. So if Ned really loves Regina, he should set her up. That's the purpose of my video. And for those of you girls who think that it's okay to make yourself trophy wife, I've heard some people say, oh, well, I don't want to work. I don't ever want to stress myself. I just want to sit down and enjoy money. Is that possible? It's only possible in a movie. It's not possible in real life. It's not possible in real life. Some women actually see themselves as trophy wives. Yes, they see themselves as trophy wives. I don't have to stress myself. I don't have to go through stress. Look at this body. Look at this body. I'm called baby girl. That's what they call themselves. Baby girl. Baby girl. I'm a baby girl. You're a baby girl. You want to sit in a man's house and do nothing and chop his money and spend his go on a luxurious holidays and exotic holidays too, vacations. That's what you want to do. That's your purpose. That's your purpose in life, is to do that. Their purpose is to go on exotic and luxurious holidays till they die. If you want a young, vibrant man, if you really want a young, vibrant man, you have to talk with him from the scratch all the way up. That's how it works. I did the same too. I didn't land myself into a ready-made home. My husband and I, we taught from scratch to where we are now, together. So if you want to enjoy, you have to work with your partner to get yourself where you want to be. Rome wasn't built in a day. I've been married for 10 years. We've known each other for 12. Like, we dated for like approximately 2 years, something like that. But it's a story for another day. But I've been married for 10 years. And we've been working together through those years. And 3 children in between us. Okay? So if you want to enjoy those things, you have to work with a man side by side. You don't have to wait for a Prince Charming that owns mansion, that owns fleets of cars, private jet, yacht, that has gardeners, that has chef, maids, servants. No, you don't have to do that. But obviously, women these days, that's exactly what their intentions are. To sit down, relax, and enjoy the money without working towards. Well, it's not possible. It's not. So, Regina made her choice by marrying this guy. But if I were her, but I'm not going to be her, obviously, she shouldn't have married this man. She should have just remained in a relationship with him by just dating him ordinarily and spending his money. Don't get me wrong, I'm not in support of side chick association, okay? I'm just saying, if you want to choose the evil, you have to choose the lesser evil. Which one do you think is the lesser evil? Marrying him or not marrying him? Marrying him and then being one of his concubines. Marrying him, being his concubine, or marrying him, going through this oaths, sacrificial whatever that they did during their traditional marriage. Which one? I mean, if Ned loved Regina, he shouldn't have asked her to do that oath thing. I don't know what that thing means, but they said that is a way of tying her, meaning that she will never be with another man as long as she's married to him, and even in death, unless she'll go through that process again and untie herself. I don't know if that thing is true. I don't even know what to believe at this point. I don't know what to believe at this point. But if that is the case, then I don't think Ned actually loves her. If that actually makes sense, I don't know. But she went through that process. So in other words, Ned told her, like, if you're going to be my wife, you have to go to this process. What this process is, just to be my wife, something like that. I mean, why would a guy ask you to tie? Why would a guy tie your legs or tie in between your legs? I don't know what that means. Tying between her legs and making her his forever, something like that. But that doesn't sound good at all. So I don't know. So this video is about those girls thinking that it's okay to be a trophy wife, thinking that it's their main purpose in life, that God sent them on earth just to sit down and chop man's money. But let me tell you, the guys are wise now. They are smart. You think that they are goat heads? No, they are smart. They will never allow you to come and sit down and relax without doing nothing. It doesn't work that way. And for you, the side chick that thinks that you have to get yourself a vending machine as a man. Not vending machine, sorry about that. You have to get yourself an ATM machine as a man. You have to sit back and think. You're the dumb one who actually think that it's very okay to be a trophy wife. And I've heard some of these girls that said, I've heard a story about them saying, I'm gonna get a rich man and use sex to blow his mind off. Are you kidding? You use sex to blow a man off? So is your kitty cat made of gold? Is your kitty cat gold plated? It's a question. Why would you think that it's going to work? You give a man sex and whatever you were telling him, and he's doing it straight away. Wise up, my dear, wise up. Everything, you have to be smart enough. You have to be smart enough to hold a man down. You have to be smart enough. It's not everything. Everything's not about sex. Everything's not about your kitty cat. No. That's a dumb way to think. That's an irrational way to think. And they think it's okay. For them, it's okay. Yeah, obviously. They think it's okay. So actually, that's the purpose of my video. I just ranted a little bit. Or a lot more. I don't know what, but I did. Okay, so if you love my videos and like this type of videos, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you love the discussion, so that we can discuss more something like this another day. Okay, so this is me saying goodbye. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.